Hi everyone, Rupesh is my name. I welcome you all to your excellence classes, A Way of Success. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying my lectures. In my last lecture, we learned some, interesting and new words regarding COVID-19. And if you haven't watched that video, I would suggest you must watch that video once. Since there are some words in that video that you cannot get in any lexicon dictionary. And some critics of mine, put finger or raise question on those words, but I really don't care about those critics. But yes, I think those words may not appear in your, synonyms, antonyms sections, but I think those words you can use in your answer writing sections. And in answer writing sections, those words will give an extra edge to your answer. That day I forgot, a simple word regarding COVID-19, so I thought I should include in the next session. So without wasting time, let's get started. The first word is asymptomatic. Symptomatic means having, symptoms of any disease. In Hindi, lakshan. And A, I hope you remember the A of atom. There A represented, or represents not. So if you are having no any symptoms of any, particular disease, you are, the asymptomatic patient of the disease. In COVID times, you can see young people usually do not have any symptoms, but they carry and infected its older people, older member of their family. So those persons, you can say, are asymptomatic patient of COVID-19. I hope you got it. The next word of the day is Escavenger. Escavenger first. Next is carnivorous. And next is cannibal. If you see these three words, they are approximately similar in meaning, but still there is a difference, and I just want to make you understand the difference. A scavenger is, someone who eat flesh or meat of dead animal or dead plant. You see, in our ecosystem, a scavenger plays, very important role, rather the role of cleaner, for example, vultures, many organisms, hawks. So those who eat, dead plant or dead animal, you can say those animals are called a scavenger. For example, vulture, fox, or many, microbes. Next is carnivorous. If you see, it's a Hindi meaning, it's a mansahari. But I think it's not enough to understand both of words. Its meaning is narbhakshi, cannibal. But what is the difference? I just want to make you understand that. Carnivorous means a meat eater, you can say. It can be through scavenging and, by hunting, both. So carnivorous is a, flesh eater or meat eater, whether through scavenging or hunting. So that is carnivorous. But what is cannibal? Its Hindi meaning is narbhakshi. But I don't think it's adequate to understand, the meaning of cannibal. Narbhakshi means someone who eats humans. But cannibal means who eats their own species, their own kinds. You see, if human eats human, it means that is a cannibal human or cannibal person, you can say. If a fish eats fish, it means that fish is cannibal fish. I hope you got the difference between scavenger, carnivorous, and cannibal. Next word of the day is pedic. Next word is pedic. You see, if you see, it's a both noun and adjective. If you see, it's a noun, it's a meaning as a noun. It means a dance or a celebration after war. Let me quote our national poet Ramdhari Singh Dinkar. He writes in, उर्वशी, मर्त्य मानव के विजय का तूर्य हूं मैं, उर्वशी अपने समय का सूर्य हूं मैं. Here तूर्य, तूर्य means a type of मृदंग, और मर्त्य मानव के समय का तूर्य हूं मैं. You see, it's a war type celebration or dancing. In Greek tradition that is pedic, and in our tradition that is turiu. So I hope you got pedic as noun. But if you see its meaning as adjective, its meaning is sustaining or staggering losses. A victory for which you have to pay a heavy cost. For example, say Aurangzeb, when he moved towards south and conquered many states, but he underestimated the Marathas, and thereafter what happens? The downfall of Mughals began. So those victories for Aurangzeb, you can say, were pedic victory. Another example you can see, sometimes in friendship, you can win an argument, but you lose a friend. So here you win an argument, but you lose a friend, a dear friend. So that argument can be called a pedic argument. I hope you got the meaning of, pedic as a noun and as an adjective too. Next word of the day is chauvinism. Chauvinism means, in Hindi you can say andh bhakti. Chauvinism is andh bhakti. Actually this word, derived from the name of a French soldier who was famous for his fanatic devotion to the emperor. So if you are, blindly and passionately supporting, someone, it means you are doing chauvinism. And if you are doing chauvinism, it means you are a chauvinist. I hope you got chauvinism. Next word of the day is galvanize. Galvanize, sorry. I too make sometimes spelling mistakes, honestly. Galvanize. You see, it's a scientific word or a word in chemistry. Chemistry, there is a process of coating zinc on iron or steel, to preventing it from rusting. So, and that process is known as galvanization. So this term, in English language now you can it's used in different way. Galvanize means add life to something that is, have become slothful or lethargic. For example, you can say the Prime Minister's speech after BJP lost in Delhi galvanized his chauvinist supporter. Another example, you can say the speech of commander galvanized all the troops. I hope you got the meaning of galvanize. Next word of the day is, Sophism. Theism. Next is atheism. And next is agnosticism. Theism means a belief that there is a creator or there is a God. So if you have belief in the existence of God or a creator, it means you are, a theist. You are a theist. A theist, no. A theist. Now who is a theist? Here too this A represents not. And theism means having the belief, that there is the existence of God. So, if you do not believe in the existence of God, for example, Stephen Hawking, you can say. Stephen Hawking says once that universe is not created by any creator or God. It's results of scientific law. So he was you can say, a atheist person, an atheist person. And next is agnosticism, and the last word of the day. Agnosticism means what? Agnosticism means you believe that you do not know whether there is God or there is not. There is no existence. You do not know anything. There is God or not. So that person, you can say, is an agnostic person, and he is doing agnosticism. I hope you got the difference between theism, atheism, and agnosticism. Next day we will learn some more words, and for now that's all. Thank you for your time, and bye bye.